Hi there, today going to learn about how to add a shape in Wix Studio. So here I am in my Wix Studio website. In order to add a shape, let's just go to add elements, go to quick add, and you will see here that you have a shape option. So let's click on it, and then now we have our default shape right here that is like a X button or like a flower. So if you want to change the shape, you can just click on change basic shape, and then you will have different options right here. So for example, I want to choose like this raindrop right here, and then we have our raindrop shape right here. And then if you want to change some settings, you can click on the settings button, and then if you want it to redirect to a different link, you can do so as well, but I'll just choose nothing. But if you want, you can have different choices for if it redirects to a different page, to a different website, anchor it to a specific part of the page, top or bottom of the page, attach a document, email, phone number, lightbox, and so on. So I'll just choose none. And then you can choose if you want to have alternate text for your shape, and then if you want to keep the original proportions. And then from here, if you want to design the shape, you can click on the inspector tool, and then you will have different options right here. You can change the size if you want, but you can also use the different dots right here around the shape to change it according to your liking. And then in order to design, you have this design option right here. You can change the opacity of the shape, and change the color. You can change the border if you want to have a border. For example, I'll add one like that, so it will have a border around our shape. Let's just keep it at 1, and then let's keep a black outline. And then for the shadow, if you want to apply a shadow, you can do so as well, like that. And then you can also change the color of your shadow, but I'll just keep it at black. And then for position, you can also change it, and then you can also adjust your shape. And then from here, you can also add an animations to your shapes. For example, if you click on it, we can have a animation to, maybe let's make it to expand. And then you can also adjust the specific settings for that animation if you want to. So for example, I'll do it like that. And then once you're done, you can now just preview your website and then see your shape. And then we can see it expands according to the animation settings that we did earlier, and you can now see our shape right here in our website. And that is it for this video. I hope you learned how to add shapes in your Wix Studio website, and thank you for watching.